joined the U.S. Army straight out of high school. I was airborne infantry. I finished up my 3 years time. I got out, and then I was looking for something else. I didn't want a minimum wage job. I wanted a career job, something that will give me a future and that I can go to school for, learn about, and something that just inspires me.
So we are in our third year of our Goodwill Veterans contract. That is a contract that we have with the Texas Veteran Commission, in which we help veterans look for employment.
So the things that I learned at Goodwill, the job readiness, was resume building, what to say and not to say during your interviews, how to dress for your interviews. Goodwill offered us interview attire, so they would buy us a whole entire suit just for free.
And so after about 3 or 4 weeks of looking for work, he couldn't find anything. So George was kind of getting discouraged. We decided to meet George in Gregor, Portland at Whataburger, since he had a bike. And so that was the best place for us to meet, was there, so he won't have to ride the bike that long.
My wife and I were in the process of leaving town on vacation. As a matter of fact, we had stopped from our home at this Whataburger on our way out of town.
As I got up to get a drink of water, the gentleman behind us turned around and looked at Keith and started talking to him.
He said, I apologize for eavesdropping on your conversation, but can you tell me more about this young man?
I have a job opening, and this is a career. We'd been looking for somebody for probably a couple of months at that point in time, and had taken a lot of resumes and interviewed a few people, and just seemed like nobody fit. And so we visited for a couple of minutes about the job itself, talking about this job, who we are, what we do, and what's involved in the job, and see his interest.
When the guy had told us that he had a job, we were like, okay, well, now we have another barrier, because the job is in Taft, he has no vehicle. And the guy was like, well, that's no problem, because if he works for us, we'll provide a company vehicle for him.
This is the only line that was marked. I do water quality. We do meter readings, service calls. With this job, I can go to school here, I can progress, I can get different licenses and whatnot, so that's exactly what I wanted, and Goodwill helped me out with that.
With Goodwill's spending the time and the effort to get him ready for the interview, for purchasing the suit for him, the things that you did for him made him even more ready for this opportunity.
So now being on my own, independent, I have my own place, I'm saving up for a car.
So with me being an Army veteran myself, I know some of the struggles that we deal with. So I know sometimes it can be hard, and just finding that right spot, and 6 months being on the job, and now you have your own place and you're working on your car. You couldn't ask for anything better.
This is most definitely a program that I'd recommend to other veterans, and Goodwill can definitely lead you on the right track to get a good career path. I would like to thank Goodwill and Rincon Water Supply Corporation for giving me this opportunity. It really changed my life.